The dagger for Virginia, 106 from a championship.
From shot score, McGregor gives Virginia the lead.
A team of destiny indeed.
Dixon, one more, Schellenberger. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
The king's name remains a towering strength. The crown stays with Virginia.
You got the job to take over legendary coach Dom Starsia. Were you nervous?
I was. You choose Virginia, you know, you're accepting a greater challenge. I felt the pressure. We wanted to taste the Final Four year in and year out. The pursuit of the national championship to be within our grasp annually. And so we love it. We love this pressure. We love the bit of that anxiety that comes with it. This is why we're here.
Why Virginia after such an amazing head coaching career at Lehigh?
You know, the big part is Lars Tiffany. Lars and I are such close friends, and somebody that I've really leaned on throughout my coaching career. And you know, going from being a head coach for 16 years to now becoming an associate and an assistant coach. And there's one person that I would do that with, and that's Lars. So really grateful for everything that he's done for me, and excited to be reunited with him.
When Coach Tiffany got the job, did you think he was the right guy?
To have him come in with a lot of the similar mindset and disciplines that Dom had, and knowing that obviously the great success that Dom had while he was here, no doubt in my mind that Lars was going to knock a home run out of the park. And then he hired me and he hit a grand slam.
We're on our way to practice right now. What's your favorite UVA tradition?
So many great UVA traditions, I gotta say. It's been awesome supporting the football team this fall, and great win last weekend against UNC, but after a touchdown, everyone gets together, arm around each other, and sing the good old song. So.
I love that, I love that.
My favorite UVA tradition is probably actually walking up to Klockner before the game, walking with the guys from training grounds all the way up to the locker room, just kind of getting dialed in, walking past your parents at the tailgate. It's been probably one of my favorite traditions, especially on game day.
My favorite tradition here is probably what we call the last word. Each senior before every game would have the last word in the huddle, and just guys just having their voice heard and telling us and all of the younger guys especially like how much this program means to them. It gives a good wrap to the end of practice.
Probably sounds a little cliche and cheesy, but I think just like the winning tradition that we have here, especially within the lacrosse program, it's I'd like to think we're a little different than a lot of the sports with the history and tradition that we have. Expecting every year to win the national championship and having that pressure that comes with it.
In your eyes, you're currently in the portal to play basketball next year. How's that been for you?
It's been awesome. It's been an amazing process. So fortunate to be going through it. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to play college basketball, and it's been really cool getting that recruiting process with some schools.
When I say California doesn't create great lacrosse players, what do you say?
I don't know if I can agree with that one. I understand it, but we have so many incredible athletes, so many great sports, and the sport's growing incredibly fast, and I owe so much of my lacrosse experience to my best friends back there who push me every day playing lacrosse.
Absolutely. In your eyes, what did it mean to be named captain by your peers?
It's been amazing. It's such an honor. Really fortunate to have the experience last year and learn from some incredible older guys, and this year, feel an incredible pride and passion from our team, and expecting a great result. So
absolutely. Cool. And last question before we have the practice field behind us, you head out to practice. What can we expect out of the UVA lacrosse team this year?
The pinnacle and the goal of it all is always to be playing on Memorial Day weekend, and I expect nothing less than that. So I think we have the pieces, and I'm excited to make it happen.
All right, sweet, man. Have a great
Appreciate
practice.
It. Thank
See
you.
you out there, okay?
Yes, sir.
Who's on three? 1, 2, 3. Give me white. Give me white.
Why does UVA get every #1 recruit in the nation?
I think we have the best balance of a little bit of everything. I think, academically we have a great setup. Across, we're competing for national championships, and then, you also have that social balance as well. So, those three main factors, I feel like we have the best in all of them.
We've got this incredible balance of tremendous academics with a department and a university that really cares about winning. And then there's this relentless energy that we demand of our team, that we demand of ourselves as coaches. We may make mistakes along the way, but we're just gonna come at you with so much energy. The handwritten notes, the home visits, the school visits, to make sure you know how much we want you here. And a little bit of luck, there's no question.
How good we've been as a program. I think year in, year out, you know what you're gonna get at UVA, and there's a lot of places that, you know, are up in the air and you're not sure what the turnout's gonna be. At UVA, you're competing every single year for, you know, that national championship, that ACC contention, all those little things.
It's not just about getting the #1 recruit in the country, it's about getting guys that fit our system, fit our culture. I think part of it is just, 1, it's a beautiful school, 2, it's a great education, and 3, I think location, the school's reputation academically, and then going back to just it's a beautiful place.
Everything overhand, everything overhand. Good, get these reps in, let's go. Good job, Colucci. Colucci righty is pretty nice. Lefty Colucci's now got a rip.
In and out of your stick, let's go. Sprint to get around. Let's go, Harmeyer, shoot that thing, baby.
P, you think I can carry this goal by myself?
I don't know, this is feeling pretty heavy. Holy shit. Not as young as I used to be.
Phillies play tonight? Game 7?
Yeah, man.
Oh boy.
Good, push across. Good adjustment, Chiz. Money ball right here, money ball, money ball, money ball. Goes! Bang! Let's go. Push him out, yep, there we go. Good, receive that. Work on the form, that's why we're here. Hey, let's keep in mind as we do this, that better passing leads to better shooting.
Not a lot of coaching going on here, just gonna have a lot of fun. Good poise, that's nice poise on the doorstep there, Wilspert. Oh, I like the move. I like the move, Colucci. Oh, look at you, Bennett. Oh, smart play. Oh, that's a heck of a save. Goal! Oh, that's got it. Let's go. Can you tie it? Seconds. You got to beat Erdman. No! I save Erdman. Oh. It looks so easy overhand. It's almost boring.
What's up, guys? I'm Ben Ware, number 44, LSM. I'm a 3rd year, and I'm going to take you guys through the lacrosse facilities here at the University of Virginia.
So we're currently live at Klockner Stadium, one of the most legendary lacrosse stadiums in all of Division I lacrosse. What does this place mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot to me. Growing up in Virginia, it was actually the main stadium I've come to with my parents to come watch them play.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty awesome having a field that's, you know, just the lacrosse teams, men's and women's plays here in the spring. Obviously grass too, which is unreal.
That's pretty cool for me, I think. I never got the chance to play here, but this is one of the only grass lacrosse fields in all of Division I. Do you guys love playing on grass?
Yeah, we definitely love it, but Coach Tiffany gets on us. He always yells at us like, aggressive cleats on game day, aggressive cleats, you're on grass. And we're like, all right, Coach. And then we all wear the same cleats normally.
Yeah, exactly. How many people fit in here? Like 4 to 5, maybe 6,000?
Yes, 6,000, 5,000.
Yeah.
I know the Maryland game last year, there was,
it's probably
felt
nuts.
like, yeah, 6,000.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, behind us over there, we have the hill where a bunch of frat kids, you know, more of the student aspect stands. I remember as a kid, being a Nova guy myself, being on the little hill right there, you know, rolling down or being right at the fence right there. So it's a moment for me as my dad played here, and brother went here as well. The fans love to hit the bleachers, and obviously you guys kind of have a little team locker room under the bleachers that you want to go check out?
Yeah, so this is our game day locker room. This is where the day of games we'll bring,
This is where the team gets active pre-game, obviously. I think this is a cool spot because, like I mentioned, outside you have 5,000 to 6,000 people out in Klockner. Above us are obviously the bleachers. They're banging on the bleachers. You guys can definitely feel that and hear that. What is that like pre-game when Lars is telling you guys are caged animals?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, especially at halftime when you know everyone's all riled up and you're sitting in here trying to go over, you know, adjustments for the second half. You just hear the stands pounding above you.
I love
it's pretty
that.
Cool.
That's sweet. That's awesome. These are the best seats in the house. I mean, you're looking over everything. Obviously, you know, imagine this: 5,000 to 6,000 people packed up. And we're here at what some people call the best lacrosse stadium in the world.
The best stadiums that I've played at so far would definitely be here. The Dome was cool.
Yeah,
weird lacrosse environment, but it is cool playing in that big of a stadium.
Yeah, indoor for sure. I think one of the cool things about University of Virginia now is they're actually doing a bunch of renovations. So we're not going to show you the locker room today. On the screen is kind of what the renovations are going to look like for the future of UVA athletics, but kind of tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. I know that we're getting new locker room, new weight room, new sports nutrition. I think it all should be done by, I'm a 3rd year now, so my next year for me.
Yeah.
And I'm super pumped. I mean, like state-of-the-art facilities, like couches and locker rooms, good place to hang out too.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
How excited are you for the renovations of UVA Athletics?
Extremely excited. If there was a negative that you would say at this point, it probably is the current state of facilities, because there's so much construction going on. But obviously, it's all for good reason. And in a short period of time here, our facilities are going to be the best in the country, and that's going to be an absolute game changer for us and our program.
I'm fired up for the renovations. I'm ready to get out of what was, and what soon will be is going to be really special. We're going to get state-of-the-art facilities that'll hopefully change the game for us, whether it's recruiting or having just our student athletes have a really special experience. We've been in trailers for the last 5 or so years, 6 or so years. There's a lot of good juju in those trailers. We got a couple national championships in them, so I might not want to get rid of those trailers.
Do you think UVA will miss the grittiness of the trailers?
No, as long as Coach Tiffany's still here, there will be plenty of grit to go around, to say the least. Yeah, I definitely think the grittiness of the trailers definitely adds a little something to our team. the lack of soap sometimes, or things constantly being broken, and being that tight-knit group that we crammed into the trailer is definitely nice sometimes. But I think there's definitely their perks to having some more showers and stuff like that.
All right, so as we make our way down to the weight room, obviously you can see we got the NFL jerseys on the side. These are current active or guys that have played in the league from UVA. How cool has that been for you to kind of see this every day as you walk to the weight room?
It's definitely pretty cool. Also just seeing, the football kids in the weight room compared to us lacrosse kids lifting. It's definitely a little more weight on the bar.
Obviously, Ricky last year, coming from Stanford football. Is he still trying to get to the league, or what's the story on him?
He lived with me this summer, and I would walk out and he'd be eating like egg whites with his shirt off and just like just red stares. And I was like, all right, dude, like if anyone could do it, he could.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so the BQ weight rooms where we get all our lifts in 3 or 4 a week.
Let's do it. What does this weight room mean to men's lacrosse here at University of Virginia?
Yeah, it's definitely something that LT emphasizes to us, getting stronger, especially in the fall. And I think that our team's really embraced that. And, tries to get hyped in here every day.
What does the fall compared to the spring look like in getting lifts?
Yeah, so the fall it'll be 3 or 4 lifts a week, and balanced out. We've got Coach Steve who gives us our lifts kind of sectioned out to our max percentages.
Okay.
And they're pretty tailor-made to each individual, which is pretty cool.
Sweet, that's awesome. As far as the men's team coming in here, what's the atmosphere like when you get all 50 lax guys in
there? It's pretty good.
Fire me up, Cass! Fire me up, Cass! Come on, Cass! All right, Pino, I need you. Wait!
Oh. Yeah, you got it. One more.
Yeah, Mike! Come on, Mike! Hell yeah, Mike! That was way too much. Ain't nothing but a peanut, baby. Everybody want to be a bodybuilder, but nobody want to lift this heavy ass weight.
All right, let's do this thing, baby. Good job, Big E.
Everyone wants to be a bodybuilder, Cole. Everyone wants to be a bodybuilder.
That's right. Someone's got to throw on a little something extra. I don't know if I got it in me, but let's go, boys.
Let's go, Cash! Oh, yeah, get that.
Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. Hope my mom watches this. Hey, Mom.
The indoor practice facility, the IPF.
And you guys practicing here probably when the weather's not too hot.
Yeah, the winter especially when it gets pretty cold.
Yeah. How cool is it to be in here? Obviously, you look around, Virginia football everywhere. This is a state-of-the-art, facility. How cool is it for you guys?
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, it is a little nerve-wracking. Football's got their TVs up on the sides, and it's straight pass. Like, I'll throw a bad pass, I'm like, ooh, like.
Yeah, it's a close call. Yeah. Is Lars like to play out there when it's cold, or is he kind of more let's come inside, or where does he lane with that?
So he's actually pretty reasonable. Sometimes when it's even too hot outside, like we've got a game coming up, he doesn't need to run us out. He'll let us come in here.
I love that. Sweet.
This is where we watch film, after every game. We watch a lot of film in the fall as well. It's the biggest film room in the country, actually.
What is Coach Tiffany's best one-liners?
Oh, he's got a few. He stands up there and looks at his practice fan and he goes, right. And then he looks up and he's like, right, all right.
Can you give me one of Coach Lars' best one-liners?
There's so many. I think one of my favorite ones that is just so random is ground balls save lives. You know, we'll just be out there on a Friday and, you know, we have whatever, big game on Saturday, and he's just walking around talking, and then just out of nowhere he'll scream, ground balls save lives. And it's so random and kind of funny, so I like that one on a random Friday. It's more kind of like let's say a big gesture when he throws his hands up. It gets us a good laugh.
The one of swing first, that's definitely one that's stuck with me. He's started that since, you know, my second year. You know, before every single game, he'll use that one or lock the gates, sometimes, you know, joining the two, and definitely, you know, sticks out to me, and yeah.
I was watching a McGregor documentary, and I got a little quote here for you guys. It goes, "I lost my mind in this game, like Vincent Van Gogh. He dedicated his life to his craft and lost his mind in the process. That's happening to me, but f it. When the gold belt is around my waist, when my mother has a big mansion, when my girlfriend has every car for every day of the week, when my kids have everything they ever wanted, then it'll pay off." So I kind of found this interesting, and I kind of related it to us, because I think individually we're all a bunch of f***ing savages. And yeah, bring it in. One, two, three.
All right, we're here. I'm gonna show you guys how the upperclassmen live off grounds on the UVA men's lacrosse team. Let's go.
Mike Prestapino, number 15, play defense. Welcome to Wortland Apartments.
We're in the kitchen right now. Who does most of the cooking in the apartment?
Honestly, Mikey Harmeyer does most of the cooking. We're not a huge cooking apartment.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely him.
And we have the fridge right here. Let's check it out. A typical college fridge. We have a cake and a Brita.
Welcome to Copley Residences On Grounds Housing. We're gonna take you on a tour. Let's go.
Come with us as we go to my apartment. Have not yet set up this TV.
Really?
No.
No TV, we just got the 90-inch chilling.
Yep, that's all we got.
We're coming into the nice kitchen.
Yeah, it's all right where I do my cooking.
Who's the best cook in the house?
Me, by far.
Gotta be Joey.
Yeah. What do you provide to the cooking?
Pretty much nothing.
He doesn't
gets
eat
the
it.
ingredients.
He
I just eat the food.
So then we got the rooms back here.
This is Truett's room, my roommate. As you can tell, not much decorations. American flag. The kingdom, my room.
The kingdom?
Yeah.
That's what we're calling it.
I guess so.
The kingdom with nothing on the walls.
Absolutely nothing.
And the essentials.
Yes.
Do we have a girlfriend?
No, I wish.
Is that why we have
I'm
four
as
of
single
these
as a
guys?
Pringle, yeah.
What's it like living with this cat?
It's fun until Halloween comes around, because he loves Halloween more than any person I've ever met.
Oh, so this is actually all you. Okay, you're a festive guy. You're keeping the team together.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
that. We got a big couch setting here. Is this kind of the football Sunday? Everyone kind of comes in here and hangs out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. We got the TVs right there.
How many guys are we usually having over on like a weekend Sunday sesh?
I would say it gets up to like 8 or 9.
And then we got your rooms down here. Can you guys give us a tour?
Got my room here.
Look at the door. Wait,
So,
whoa. I mean, come on. This will definitely stay up all year.
Yeah, it's been up for like 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the biggest room, which is nice. This was my dad's turntable in college, actually. So
sick.
And we got a couple national championship things down there.
Yeah, can we get a
shrine.
close-up on that ring real quick?
I miss those guys a lot. The leadership on that team was crazy. Being a first year, seeing how those guys went about their business was really inspiring, I would say. And just a lot of great lacrosse players, great people. Just being able to get that at the end of the year was just fantastic.
What's up, guys? I'm Burke McFarland, number 35 midfielder for UVA. Over here, we got a few high school pictures with my favorite quote. I went to Paulus 6, which is right down the road from the greatest high school on earth, Riverside.
Riverside High School, don't forget. I love that. And we have the laptop here, very organized cat. How many school hours are we logging right here?
Per day, probably about 2.
2, okay,
Yeah,
we like that.
Not too bad.
Yeah, that's not terrible. Being a student athlete here at UVA, what is the academic side look like?
Very rigorous. You got to keep on top of your stuff all the time or else you might fall behind. So definitely clocking in hours here is definitely paying off.
So we got the bed, we got some books over here. Kind of walk us through what do we got on here.
So I walked on last year. This is the helmet I walked on in. Okay. And then this is just our helmet that we got for over the summer after the season ended. And then just some essentials, cologne, picture of me and my siblings, and then some of my favorite books that I've read, as well as our Final Four trophy.
Okay, so we have the cologne race at a ferry. We're two single Italians right here. We've got the cologne right here. You're taking a nice Charlottesville girl out on a date. What are we wearing?
Maybe slacks.
Wow, he's rocking slacks on date night. I love that. And then what else we got? What's the shirt?
Cream-colored Henley.
Henley. This is a staple.
Henley fan.
And you know, as the night goes on, these buttons will eventually go down.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love that. Shoes-wise, what do we got?
I'm always going for the Bayhaus.
Bayhaus. It's a classic.
Bayhaus are
It's a
staples.
classic. Who's the best dressed on the UVA lacrosse team?
Probably Cole Weber.
And then who's the worst?
Probably Mike Prestipino the day before a Phillies game, because he's wearing these Phillies slacks that he's got.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All
right across from Joey's room. This is where we do most of our hanging out. NFL Sundays, watching sports every day of the week, anything that's on, TV shows, so we'll take you through it. So coming in, we got a couple posters that we got last year.
This is the spot. Does this TV work?
Yes, it does.
This is where we really hang out.
Scooter helmet right there.
Yeah, so it's kind of a tradition for UVA lacrosse players, but all athletes, to just drive like mopeds around campus.
How long has like the scooter tradition on the team go back from?
It's at least like 10 years. First room, this is Timmy Myers. He's got a lot of decorations actually. He's a big fisher. Every weekend going out fishing.
This
is Mac, yeah.
Mac?
Oh, lead way into his room, so.
Big Steelers fan, always watching the Steelers games.
This is what Mitch Pehlke himself uses. There he is, look, walking in. How are you? I'm good, how are you? I'm just saying, it's the same clone I use. That's fine. You got a girlfriend?
No, I do not.
Neither do I, so we might need to make a switch up.
Yeah.
Who's the messiest in your apartment?
Probably Kyle and Malachi.
So the bed made, is that because you knew I was coming, or is that a staple for you every day?
No, that's because you were coming.
What up? Mikey Harmeyer, number 36, attacking midfield here. Welcome to my crib. Right here sticks out to me a lot. This was a natty in 2021, just a piece of the net. I like to keep that up there just to remind myself. And then also this hat I keep on my desk just to, you know, remember those good days.
How do you get one of these?
So I think it was after last year. There was a bunch of banners in the locker room and anybody could have just taken it. And I was like, this would like be pretty sweet in this room. So I took it and ran with it.
We got the bed over here, obviously an essential as a D1 athlete. How important is this bed to you?
Very important. I clock in probably 10 hours.
And then obviously we have FCA, you're a Maryland boy. Where'd you go to high school?
Sherburne Park, baby.
So representing, how did FCA play a role in your recruiting process?
I think just all the guys that I played with and the chemistry we had, it helped a lot. And then just the coaches, really. It was all about them. They were so well connected.
And who would you say is the best dressed on the team?
No, I'm gonna go with Griffin Kaloji.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's the worst dressed?
Burke McFarland.
Really?
Yeah, he tries too hard.
Really? He said he was going out with a girl on a date. He's pulling out the slacks.
Yes, he has slacks.
What would you pull out on a nice date?
Just like a blue pocket t-shirt.
Interesting.
With the watch, nothing too crazy.
Kill
These right here.
Okay, all right, I like that.
Super nice and clean. I think they're the slim ones.
The slim, yeah, we got to stay tight on the quads.
These dress shoes never do me dirty, so
really,
those are my clean shoes. These are the ones I beat up.
Okay, the grounds. That's what we do here. We dress very preppy. And you like that sense of style.
I like it. I feel like it's like dress for success. You know,
okay, interesting.
If you dress well, you get a lot of work done. So I like that.
Dress for success. Don't forget. All right, so we got class next. Your boy's gonna be riding dirty with the UVA men's squad. I'm hopping on back, messing up the hair. Uh-oh, how does this thing go? Just stick it through here. This thing is nice. How many guys on the team have one of these?
I'd say like 80%.
80%?
Yeah.
I had one at Ohio State, it got stolen. So we got class now. What class are we going into?
We're going to project and product management.
Business school right here?
No, up here.
That's the medical school.
Yeah.
You ever thought about being a doctor?
No.
Never.
We definitely won. We were up 7-5 and then scored 4 goals in a row. We won the game.
I lost count.
Braveheart.
Let's go. Braveheart. Let's go.
Is the one-on-one and a goalie?
Yeah,
Well, I'm too big. No one can score on me in the goal, so I take it all the room. I saw blue. You saw blue. Not too good. No! Yeah! I'm too good! We're too good! Nope! We won!
Who is Will Barrow and what does he mean to the program?
One of the best lacrosse players to come through this program. Fantastic defender. Unfortunately, Will Barrow struggled with the demons of mental health and wasn't able to get the help he needed.
Will Barrow was a member of the UVA men's lacrosse team who tragically passed away because he committed suicide, and his legacy has lived on. Played hard, he represented what Virginia lacrosse is, and we do a fundraiser now every year for him. Usually the first or second weekend in November that raises about $50,000 to $60,000 towards UVA Suicide Helpline, and then also for Harlem Lacrosse, which generates scholarships for those who may not be able to go to school.
Such a cool weekend. Like, we have a bunch of teams from all over the country come down and play in a flag football tournament, and then just having a bunch of those guys around helping, you know, having a good time with our guys is fun.
Will was a really close friend, and that was my first experience, honestly, with death with somebody that close to me. It definitely hit the Virginia lacrosse program really hard because Will was such a special kid. I'm really happy that the men in this program have honored him the right way. They've done an incredible job making the Will Barrow name stay in Virginia lacrosse lore forever, which is really cool.
It's probably the most powerful thing that we do as a team, and you know, it kind of unites all of us, it unites all of Charlottesville, and you know, it's cool to be a part of.
Post-lift film, McCabe Millen, you guys have seen him before. Dining hall, where are we at right now?
We're at the JPJ Athletic Dining Hall. We're gonna get a quick meal in and fuel that body after a tough lift.
We start here with the little tray. Come follow.
I'm a big salad guy, so I always like a salad with dinner. So grab a little bit of spinach here, a little bit of lettuce. What's your number for one go-to dressing?
I'm not a huge dressing guy.
No way you're eating that raw.
I'm not eating it raw, but I'm not a huge dressing guy. That's what's keeping me away from it. What are you getting?
I'm going Thousand Island dressing.
Oh, yeah. This is Dining Hall City right here. Look at this. A lot of carbs on the plate for the young buck. He's a freshman.
And our classic protein.
Grilled chicken. You like grilled chicken?
I like grilled chicken. I wouldn't die for it, but you know, gotta get the protein in. So.
I like that. I like that. Hey, what do you got to say? Into the mic. What do you got to say?
Hey, man, I respect what you're talking.
Let's see. We got to get a full 360. Look at it. Buy the merch. We got to hit a frog one time. Ready? 3, 2. Bing bang. All right. Here we are, folks. Pan to the left first. We got all the guys eating. There we go. This is
Goldsy, don't get all embarrassed.
Is this a post-practice tradition?
Oh yeah, so pretty much every day when we do our stuff, we'll finish up with a lift, practice, film, whatever. We'll always go run and hit JPJ. Every once in a while, some of the coaches will join in and just share a meal together. So
you want to try the salad? Here we go. Carrots are a little stiff, not gonna lie.
Are they?
Not bad though. First couple months on the scene, how's it been for you?
It's been great. I've had such a great time. I think it's such a testament to the guys that we have here. I mean, being able to hang out with guys like this and being able to hang out and get a meal with, you know, 4th years, 5th years, 3rd years, like it doesn't really matter. I'm just really thankful and grateful to be able to be at a place like this and have facilities like this and get to meet so many great guys and be able to hang out with them.
You had your first competition yesterday, scrimmage Colgate. You guys scrimmage Towson. What was that like for you?
I mean, it would be cliche. It was just a dream come true to be able to, you know, put on a Virginia uniform and be playing against another college. As long as I can remember, I've dreamed of playing college lacrosse. And, you know, while it's just a scrimmage in the fall, it's, you know, really the realization of a lot of hard work and, you know, going all the way back to junior year and when we did a video together, like, you know, pushing for that moment and, you know, finally being able to suit up with, you know, a bunch of these guys is really, really exciting. All right, so we're here at the study lounge at JPJ. This is where all the student athletes get their work done and meet with some tutors, meet with their academic mentors. So let's hit it.
Let's do it.
Over here, we just got a bunch of like academic tutoring rooms filled up with whiteboards. So really like any type of class that you might need any help in or anything like that, they got your back.
Do we ever get like a bunch of UVA men's lax guys in here studying?
Absolutely. So this is like one of the big areas where, you know, guys will come in to study. You know, just because, you know, the libraries at times can get crowded during finals time. So it's just a little bit easier, you know, to come into an area that's designated for student athletes. And, you know, everyone around here is dealing with, you know, the same type of stuff, trying to balance their school and their athletics.
Academics, Here we are at the center court of the John Paul Jones Arena. This place is pretty cool. Obviously, sit in center court. These guys won 4 years ago the national championship. What has it been like for you being a season ticket holder?
Season ticket holder and a Charlottesville resident. So I've seen a lot of games been played in this building, and then I saw a lot of games played in Old U Hall. It's been really cool to see what Tony Bennett's been able to do here in this building.
UVA basketball is kind of like Ohio State football, right? Like this is the big sport. I think the cool part here is the fact that, you know, I feel like Tony Bennett is such a great head coach, but obviously he's a great person in the community. You've obviously had the chance to talk to him and see him in passing. What's he like?
He's so down to earth. There's so many similarities between Lars and Tony. They're both so competitive. They're so driven. They want to create a great atmosphere on and off the field, and they want to see their men succeed on the field, in the classroom, and for the next 40 years of their life.
In your heyday versus me in my heyday, who's winning one-on-one?
Depends on whether you want me to give you one. If I figure out you're quick, I'll give you a knee to the calf or something
like
to slow you down.
Yeah, the old school mentality. I love that.
What's going on, guys? I'm Will Corey. I'm a midfielder, number 14 from Charlottesville, Virginia. And here with Mitch to show him the infamous white spot here on the corner of Charlottesville, Virginia.
Staple for men's lacrosse. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Awesome. All right, so this is the spot. So we just come get a booth or a little
This white spot, always Saturday mornings is the go-to here.
I'm gonna get the staple, the Gus Burger. What's that?
It's cheeseburger with egg on top and then whatever you want. I'm a lettuce, tomato, ketchup guy, but you can go whatever else.
Can I do the Gus Burger?
I'll do a double. No idea.
Double Gus.
Double Gus.
Baby.
Double
Gus.
Who's
Who's been your favorite men's lacrosse player to ever come by?
The number 6 that is called Docs.
Doc's Aiken, a local here. Wow, look at this. Kevin Pehlke is probably coming here back in the day. A couple late nights.
Pops is going to be so jealous.
Oh, yeah.
Right here for my man.
Wow. Here we are. This is famous and essential. Wow. This is elite.
All right, so we're here now at the Rotunda. Behind us, as you can see, this is definitely the most iconic building here at UVA, enthralled with a lot of traditions. Seniors will come through the Rotunda and graduate down the lawn.
The thing you kind of have to do before you graduate is what?
Streaking the lawn is a big tradition here. You start up here in the Rotunda and have to run all the way down there. I haven't partaken in it yet, but I'm planning on at some point before I leave here. Both sides of the lawn here are dorm rooms. It's a big honor for fourth years to live on the lawn, and there's a big application process, and it's kind of like the standout people within the UVA community. And then also there's faculty housing. So the big pavilions you see are faculty housing. At the end of the lawn are the majority of the classrooms here at UVA. Yeah. So you kind of are around here most of your day when you're during the academic.
Out of UVA lacrosse this year?
You can expect us to be very competitive. You can expect us to play hard. We're going to be a really, really good team. We're going to be a great team. We're going to be a historically good team. Depends on how things go between now and Memorial Day.
They can expect us to never give up. We have a lot of new faces this year. A lot of people want to prove themselves, and we're ready to go. We're ready to fire.
I think we're going to expect a fast, younger team than we've had in the years past, super athletic, and a team that's going to want to compete for every single inch on the field, a team that's going to get after all the ground balls, a team that's going to push transition, and we're going to compete with every single team and give every team our best shot, and hopefully that ends us up on Memorial Day.
This team, we got a lot of new faces and a lot of people with things to prove. We're going to bring a little bit of a workman-like mentality, but I think first and foremost, we want to play Virginia lacrosse. We want to play fast, we want to play hard, and play till the whistle blows and see where the chips fall.
I think you can expect them to play extremely hard. You can expect them to play together.
You're going to see a team that's a lot similar to that 2019 team, a team that's going to outwork their opponents and do everything, all the intangible little things on the field and be successful.
Last year I felt like we were just beating teams because we were so skilled, we were so experienced, and we had so much chemistry, where this year I think it'll be more towards what Coach Tiffany had maybe his first couple years here, where it's like we're just going to hopefully play harder than everyone, and that will lead to us winning games.
A renewed commitment to the ride. This is an era where we really want to emphasize, don't worry about making mistakes. All in, fearless, relentless commitment to hunting the ball. That's what you're going to see in 2024.
How much can Kyle Morris lift in the weight room?
I think we're going to have to let the film probably speak for itself. When Kyle wants to lift, I'm going to guess he can throw around some weight, but there's some times where he doesn't want to lift, and he doesn't lift too much. I think the main lifting Kyle does is when he goes and lifts the water cup from the cooler, but I don't want to cut him short though.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a little bit more in him than people think, but to the outside eye, it's definitely not as much as he does.